Red, what's the creepiest thing that has happened to you that you never told anyone about because you couldn't believe it yourself? It was about 5 years ago. Something strange happened to me. I had stayed late at work and was driving home on a completely deserted highway. The night was pitch black, no moon, no streetlights on the shoulder, so I was crawling along, driving terribly slow. The drive home usually takes no more than 45 minutes with normal traffic, but I realized I'd been driving for over an hour now. Sure, I was going slowly and carefully, worried about hitting an animal in the dark, but even so, I should have been close to the turnoff for my place. I've been driving for ages, and no matter how hard I looked ahead, the road just stayed straight. I remember how pissed off I was that I couldn't get home. Exhausted and starving after a 12-hour shift, I had to creep along like a snail. All those jerk politicians probably just pocketed the tax money instead of fixing the lights. Anyway, I was totally fed up, so I decided to hit the gas. Finally getting some speed felt better, and I kept scanning for my exit. After driving like that for another 30 minutes, I started to get genuinely worried. I just couldn't figure out where or how I could have made a mistake. It was practically impossible. Without slowing down, I started examining the shoulder. It looked familiar, I guess. Without proper lighting, everything seemed off. In places, I felt like I didn't recognize the road. 8 years of daily back and forth, and now I was questioning if I was even on the right highway. It was absurd, but I really started doubting myself. Maybe I took a wrong turn at the very start, or I was leaving the state, or just driving in some long, stupid loop. Soon, I noticed I was entering a fog bank. It came out of nowhere, coating my car as if it had wrapped right around it. I dropped my speed and was just starting to consider turning back when I spotted a thin, white silhouette standing on the shoulder, facing away from the road. As I got closer, it was clearly a girl, frail looking. You could even say skinny. My first thought was that something bad had happened, because she was wearing a thin white nightgown, the kind they give patients in local hospitals. I pulled up next to her, cracked the window, called out, and asked if she needed help. What turned around to face me didn't look like a girl, or a person at all. For the first 5 seconds, I had no idea what I was even looking at. I froze, unable to blink, and a face, an absolutely smooth, blank face, stared back at me. There were no eyes, no nose, no mouth, not a single human feature. Just pale skin with blue veins, twisting and stretching where the mouth should have been. When the thing reached out toward the car door, I floored the gas pedal and slammed back into my seat. I didn't have the strength to look back. I